This is not just another rocket launch. This is the moment humanity might finally step back into deep space. And honestly, no one saw this coming this fast. After more than 50 years, NASA is about to send astronauts around the moon again. And this time, it's not just about going there, it's about staying in the game. But here's what makes this even bigger. We're not talking about robots. We're talking about real people sitting on top of one of the most powerful rockets ever built and trusting it to take them into the unknown. And that's where things get intense. So here's the situation. NASA's Artemis 2 mission is officially gearing up, and it's about to carry 4 astronauts on a roughly 10-day journey, looping around the moon and coming straight back to Earth. No landing this time, no walking on the surface. This mission is all about proving it works. The crew? Reed Wiseman, Victor Glover, Christine Koch, and Jeremy Hansen. And yes, this is global, not just NASA, but international cooperation in full display. But here's the twist. This is the first time humans will fly on this system, meaning the rocket and spacecraft are both being tested under real pressure, with human lives on board. And in space, nothing is ever simple. Now, behind the scenes, things are getting very real. Engineers have been running deep system checks, making sure every sensor, every connection, every tiny detail is perfect. The rocket's engines? Cleared. The spacecraft batteries? Fully charged. Even the astronauts' pressure suits have gone through emergency testing, just in case something goes wrong mid-flight. Because here's the truth. In space, one small mistake can turn into a complete disaster, and NASA knows it. That's why every second leading up to launch is controlled, calculated, and watched like a hawk. But wait, it gets even more tense. The countdown window is set, and while things look promising, the weather still has a say in all of this. There's about an 80% chance conditions will cooperate. Sounds good, right? Not exactly. Clouds, winds, even solar activity can shut this whole thing down in seconds. And NASA is monitoring everything because once fueling begins, once the clock starts ticking, there's no room for hesitation. And this is where it gets crazy. Think about the human side of this. 4 astronauts sitting inside a spacecraft, knowing they're about to travel farther than any human has in decades. Christine Koch representing a new era of diversity in space. Jeremy Hansen bringing Canada into a mission that could redefine global cooperation. These aren't just astronauts. They are test pilots, stepping into something that hasn't been done in over half a century. And the pressure? It's massive, because if this works, everything changes. But here's what no one is ignoring. This mission isn't just about exploration, it's about power. The moon is no longer just a destination, it's becoming a strategic frontier. Whoever builds the strongest presence there leads the future of space. Science, technology, influence, it all connects. And Artemis 2 is the first real step in that direction. If this mission succeeds, NASA moves closer to building a long-term presence around the moon and eventually pushing towards Mars. But if something goes wrong, it could slow everything down. And that's why the world is watching this so closely. Here's the bottom line. Artemis 2 is not the final goal. It's the test that decides everything next. Can humans safely travel deep into space again? Can the systems handle real conditions? Can this mission open the door to something bigger? Because if the answer is yes, we're looking at the beginning of a completely new era. And honestly, this could change how we see our place in the universe. So now the question is, do you think humanity is ready to go back to the moon and beyond? Drop your thoughts below, and if you want real-time updates on stories like this, hit subscribe, because this is just getting started.